My name is Albert Chen. I'm a professor at the Center for Water Systems at the University of Exeter. CAFLA is a model we have developed in our university, the University of Exeter, and for a quite long time. The idea for this model is that we would like to use the modern technology and computing models to quickly simulate the consequence of flooding under various conditions. And the strength of this model is quite simple, but it can provide a very good result and in a very short period of time that enable us to do very quick assessment of possible conditions in order to provide early warning of the flood to the communities. And we will better understand what's the flood condition for these conditions, and then to use that to trigger our follow-up analysis about flood risk, which area would have suffered which level of the damage because of flooding, what population will be affected by the flooding. So how can we inform the emergency service or local council try to react much quicker to reduce the impact of coming by the flooding, and also to help them to evaluate what's the future scenario with a lot of simulations to identify what's the possible consequence for the future in order to create some future strategic planning, try to enhance the protection or reduce the impact of flooding to the community. So before ARSINOE, we already worked with our case study topic council in using a CAFLA to simulate what's the future climate would affect some of the regions, and we identified this under the future climate conditions for some areas they will be affected by the storm during high tide situation, and as we have overtopping flow coming to the region and flood a quite large area. And then based on this analysis results, we help them to quantify what's the impact of such kind of flood scenarios, and we co-design the solution. So what's the better options we can adapt in order to reduce such kind of losses during these extreme conditions, and that help them to secure some government funding to further implement a new scheme to protect these communities. CAFLA seems proven is quite useful tools for us to analyze our future flood risk, and so we are looking forward to try to use this opportunity working with other partners, so we can also help them to implement this model in these other case study. For example, in the Danish case study, we will be able to do this similar approach to better understand the risk of flooding, and we can also develop some solutions together in order to enhance the resilience for those communities.